This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Audible.com. 912, 921, 30, 19, or maybe 8, 5, 6, maybe no number at all. Get out your slide ruler and your abacus, kids. We're playing with numbers today. It's Techno Buffalo's Rumor Roundup. Run them up! Woohoo! What is up, kids, and welcome to the Roundup. It's Techno Buffalo on Revision 3 Rumor Roundup. My name is Noah Kravitz, and I am bringing you a number-filled episode. We're going to go from back to front and jump right into it with 10.1. What is 10.1 all about? Our own Brandon Russell reporting earlier this week on a leaked spec sheet that almost confirms that the Galaxy Note 10.1 is finally making its way to the US. The tablet device enhanced by Samsung's S Pen technology that utilizes a stylus and a pressure-sensitive screen like that found on the Galaxy Note phablet, love that word, phablet, was introduced at Mobile World Congress. For a while now, we've been expecting it to hit our fair shores, and it looks like it may finally be coming. The spec sheet lists that the device will ship with ice cream sandwich, 10.1-inch WXGA touch-sensitive screen that again works with the Samsung S Pen stylus, and the same 1.4 gigahertz quad-core processor found in the Galaxy S3 smartphones. A website called Sam Mobile also mentioned that there are plans to upgrade the device to Jelly Bean Android 4.1, quote, later on. So Galaxy Note 10.1 hopefully being revealed as soon as Samsung's planned August 15th Galaxy event, which our own Todd Hazelton will be covering in New York City. I myself am very much looking forward to the Galaxy Note 10.1 hitting the US, if only because the more that I've started to sort of fall back in love with tablets, because I wasn't a big tablet fan for a while, but now I use them all the time, the more I've been interested in the potential of an advanced stylus. Tablets to me are great for reading and flicking around, doing all kinds of stuff, consuming media, that kind of thing. But then there's also all this potential if you want to move from finger input to something more precise like a stylus. Not that I can draw like John Quach can, for instance, but I just think there's a lot of potential in the use of a stylus on a tablet device. And the Galaxy Note certainly impressed me, but I wanted a bigger screen. 5 inches too small for me to draw on. We're going to step aside for a moment to hear from our friends at Audible.com, or really hear me talk about our friends at Audible.com. And then we'll be back to go through the rest of those numbers. And I'll give you a hint, they all have to do with a company whose name rhymes with Snapple. You know, with over 100,000 titles to choose from, Audible.com is the leader in downloadable audiobooks and spoken word entertainment. You can choose from books in every genre and download them to your iPod or MP3 player to be played back, you know, basically wherever and whenever you want to. Over loudspeakers, through earphones, plugged into your car stereo. I don't know, you could probably like jack them into your baby monitor and, you know, play some business books while your kid's sleeping in the crib, and then all of a sudden your kid's gonna grow up to be Warren Buffett. Right now you can go to audible.com/techno, TECHNO, and sign up for your free 30-day trial. You will also get one free digital audiobook download of your choice. You might choose The Crying of Lot 49 by Thomas Pynchon for the sole reason that, like me, you're wondering what the heck a Pynchon book would sound like read aloud to you. So you can check out audible.com, audible.com/techno, 30-day free trial, get one free downloadable book, audible.com. All right, we're back. We've got a string of numbers to go through. Let me see if I remember all of them. 912 is September 12th. 921 is September 21st. 3019, is that 19? Let me make sure. 30, 19, and 8 refer to a 30-pin dock connector, a 19-pin dock connector, and an 8-pin dock connector. 5, 6, or no number at all? Well, obviously, it might be called iPhone 5. Probably won't be called iPhone 6. I actually think it's just going to be called iPhone. Here's what we know, or at least what the rumor mill thinks it knows to this point. Expecting the new iPhone to be unveiled at a media event on Wednesday, September 12th, and then to begin shipping on the following Friday, September 21st. That would be 9 days later. Kind of makes sense because Apple usually puts the new iPhones on sale on a Friday. So businesses around the world don't lose productivity because everybody calls them sick to stand in line to get an iPhone. Here's a pro tip. Go to the carrier store. Don't go to the Apple store. they're usually a little less crowded, at least in my neck of the woods. Also, expecting a new dock connector, and while most reports have been saying Apple's going to shift from a 30-pin dock connector to a 19-pin dock connector, one report earlier this week that originally came from the website iLounge says, no, it's going to be an 8-pin connector, not 19-pin. So we don't know. The number 4, which actually refers to not only that we're moving from iPhone 4, 4S to whatever they call the new one, but also 4-inch display, Bluetooth 4. A rumor thrown in there that I don't think is going to come true right now, but kind of cool, that the iPod Nano will be updated to include Bluetooth 4 so that it can connect via Bluetooth to the new iPhone and actually function as a smartwatch, which would be awesome because I actually have one, but I have an old one. I have to get a new one, but I have the wristband already, so that's cool. Also expecting a new iPod Touch with the 4-inch screen kind of resembling the iPhone like it usually does, and then the whole iPad mini business and even an upgraded iPad. I don't think we're going to see that for a little while, but you never know. My screen went off in the background, which means it's time for me to wrap it up. Thanks again to the folks at audible.com for sponsoring this week's episode of the Roundup. Thanks to you for watching. Thanks to Rev3 for having us. If you missed it earlier this week, instead of What's the Apps, we floated a new show format by you. Go check it out. It's called Rettinger's Rants, and on the premiere episode, our own John Rettinger talks about the fanboy wars, Android versus iOS in particular, and more generally, what's the point of a fanboy war, really? All we are saying is give peace and multiple operating systems a chance. Until next time, when I will be a year older, really only a week older, but by the time you see me again, I'll have had a birthday. My name's Noah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey. Singers do do re mi fa or whatever they do. My warm up is baba booey.